We know that Akira Toriyama likes to name his characters based off of real-life objects. Saiyans are based off of vegetables, King Piccolo and his minions were musical instruments, Bulma's family is based off of underwear, and Frieza's race off of cold things. But why is Frieza specifically called Frieza? The truth is that there is a perfect explanation for that. Hey, how's it going? My name is Raph and welcome to Dragon Ball Code. And today we're gonna talk about why Frieza is called Frieza. And if this is your first time here and you like Dragon Ball content, consider subscribing because this channel is all about Dragon Ball. Like I mentioned before, all the names from Dragon Ball are based off of real life objects. Most of the names come from random things like milk and even underwear. Now Frieza's race, from what we've seen, is based off of cold things. We have a few examples of them: Frieza, Cooler, King Cold, and Frost. Cooler, Frost, and King Cold, they were invented later, so their names were derived from Frieza's. Frieza was the original, and when Akira Toriyama came up with the name Frieza, he had a specific reason for why Frieza was called Frieza. Frieza's name sounds very familiar, right? That's because it comes from the word freezer, and you probably knew that. But what you probably didn't know is why he used the freezer as a base for Frieza's name. Well, the reason he came up with this name was because of who Frieza's character was. It all had to do with the fact that Frieza was an emperor, a ruler, but more specifically, he was the ruler of the Saiyans. And the way he thought about this was that if the Saiyans were based off of vegetables, then the ruler had to be even bigger, something where you put the vegetables. And in this case, it's a freezer or a refrigerator. This also applies to the Ginyu Force, who is based off of dairy products like milk and butter, and Frieza's army, who is based off of fruits and things like that. So for Frieza to have a name like this makes total sense. He is a tyrant that controls a great part of the universe. And Akira Toriyama revealed this in an interview for Dragon Ball Super Exciting Guide. He said, "It's tough coming up with names for a lot of characters. If you group the names into sets, it's easier to think of them. For example, the one in control of the Saiyans and other villainous aliens is Frieza. Strictly speaking, Frieza is Freezer, but I envisioned a refrigerator when I named him. So I grouped the names according to foods that go inside of it. The Saiyans are vegetables, and the Ginyu Special Squad are dairy products." Like that. In my opinion, this is actually very clever. You have his object, which is the freezer and a refrigerator, and all the other objects that go inside of it are actually the characters that he rules over. It's simple, effective, and ingenious. Have you ever noticed this, or did you know this already? Let me know. And if you enjoyed this and you would like to support my channel, please check out my Patreon page in the description below. And of course, if you like Dragon Ball content, make sure to subscribe and hit that bell icon so you can get notifications whenever I post a new video. Thanks for watching, and I will see you later.